Hi everyone! So today I want to show you how I make my lemon meringue pie. I love the combination of this dessert, which is both sweet because of the meringue and bitter because of the lemon filling. Perfect recipe for the summer. Let's start! So the first step is in a food processor I mix the flour, powdered sugar and butter. And when the texture becomes slightly crumbly, I add the tablespoon of ice water and I continue mixing. When a dough ball starts to form, I stop the food processor and I form a ball with my hands. I place a sheet of parchment paper and I slightly flour the surface and the rolling pin, and I roll the dough, and then I bake for 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes I remove the parchment paper and the weights and I bake for another 10 minutes until the crust is golden. So for the lemon filling, I place flour, sugar, lemon juice, lemon zest and water in a saucepan. I whisk constantly about 2 to 3 minutes after the mixture begins to boil. It will start to thicken. So after that I lower the heat and I will temper the egg. So yeah, just about that consistency is perfect, and then you temper the eggs. So I take a little bit of my mixture, I put on my eggs, and just very slowly, because you don't want crumble eggs in your pie. And then I had, my mixture to my pan. And next I had the butter and I stir until the lemon filling is smooth, and I transfer it to a bowl and I cover with plastic wrap and I let cool in the refrigerator. After that I will start my meringue. So I whisk the egg whites with a mixer until they form a light white foam, and after that very gradually I add the granulated sugar, about 2 to 3 tablespoons at the time, and I continue to mix with the mixer. So it will becomes glossy and white, and you'll get sneak peeks when you leave the whisk when it's ready. So after that, for the assembly of the pie, you pour the lemon filling into a baked pie shell and you add the meringue. I use a Wilton piping tip number 126 to make the rows with my meringue. I sort of make small waves on the top of the filling just to make it pretty, but you can use a spoon if you want to decorate your pie. And after that I bake it at 400 5 to 10 minutes, or you can torch it also, and you refrigerate for 1 hour before serving, and that's it. After that the recipe is done and you can enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you will give it a try, and if you want the full description of the recipe with all the measurements, you can go on my blog. I will have the complete recipe on my blog and I will leave the link in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.